Juris Vodcast with Scott Pearce.
American elections are getting more embarrassing. The recent Republican caucus in Washington state sets a new low. Huckabee was leading McCain in Washington state, having already defeated McCain in Kansas and Louisiana. Later, McCain pulled out to a lead of 242 votes, with 13% of the votes left to count. At that moment, the chairman of the Republican Party in Washington declared McCain the winner. That's right. Luke Esser, GOP chairman, called the election before there was a clear winner. Esser says the ballots will be counted sometime within a week. The Huckabee campaign requested to have an observer present at the vote count. Their lawyer was hung up on. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, tens of thousands of votes cast in the Democratic Party primary are going to be thrown away, uncounted and ignored. This is because roughly a quarter of the votes cast by so-called declined-to-state voters did not complete the extra step required to validate their paper ballot. Representative Rush Holt has introduced H.R. 5036. The Emergency Assistance for Secure Elections Act would urge officials to get rid of their bad electronic voting machines and replace them with paper ballots, optical scanners, and audits. It's hard to argue with the wisdom of using paper ballots that people can look at and verify. That's got to be preferable to the electronic voting machines. The problem with the new Holt bill is that it only tries to cut one of the electronic roadblocks between us and honest elections. Even if this bill is passed, and even if the states somehow manage to change their systems in time for November, most of these paper ballots are going to be counted behind closed doors on flawed machines running proprietary software. If we want our elections to be clean, the vote counting has to be done in public, on good machines running open source software. For Juris Vodcast, this is Scott Pearce.
Juris Vodcast is a production of Nuclear Podcasting. Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial, No Derivatives.